Well, I have a question about the theme of the film. Of course, there are many themes, and one is about acceptance, but something that struck me was the sincerity versus evilness. There's a moment when the girl is told to be evil, but actually it's sincere, and that's what he's after. So I was wondering how much this theme was important for you in the film.
Yeah, I mean, when I wrote the play initially, I really concentrated on this main character being a man with an undying faith in the inherent worth and goodness of human beings. And in developing the story, I kind of placed him into a world that gave him every reason not to have that faith. And so that gave the character this heroic, journey that Brendan, deploys so incredibly. So yeah, I mean, it was really like the core of the play for me, was choosing optimism over cynicism.
Being unable to believe someone is unable to care.
Yeah, because he's confronted with it in the film. I mean, somebody says your daughter's evil, and he knows in his bones, better than he knows himself, that his daughter is not.
Charlie has an ability to see the good in others, and more so, he's able to bring out the best in others. He teaches English and writing to cynical kids and begs them, just tell me something honest, tell me something truthful.
Yeah, and he keeps asking, do you find me disgusting? And he needs the
to get
answer.
to the truth.
Yeah.
To get to the truth of what that boy thinks. And once he gets his answer, they both confess to one another the reality of the situation, and they're both able to go in their separate directions and live their lives.
I think this is the second feature that you direct that's based on something that pre-existed. It was a novel by Hubert Selby, and this is the play. What attracted you to this story first? And, because I think we're running out of time, I'd like to know something about the decision to shoot it Academy frame.
Shoot it what?
In 4/3.
4/3, yeah. I think we chose the ratio because it just worked better in that room. Ultimately, this was about the emotion of the characters, and I was less interested in the landscape of the room. I was more interested in the characters and their feelings and their relationships. So any way I could fill a frame with a character and their performance, I was using that to my advantage. I forgot the first question.
It was about what attracted you.
The attracted material, yeah. I recognized a lot of myself in Charlie, and I recognized myself in a lot of these characters, and I think everyone will recognize themselves in them because they're so well written as just human characters. And that's, for me, the power of cinema, is connecting with characters that seem on the surface are nothing like you, but then as soon as you sort of peel away a few layers, you go, oh, they're exactly like me.
Can I ask a final question about the performance? Acting through all those prosthetics, was that a burden, or did it help you? Because of course you are recognizable, and it's an amazing performance, but there is so much stuff on you while you act.
Adrian Moreau's work rendering this entire body of Charlie's is brilliant. He has an ability to make all of his work almost disappear. And I know that it was a collaboration between he and I and everyone from his shop and his department to create Charlie from the outside in, and it was my job to do it from the inside out. It was a collaboration.
A big part of what we did, though, that was clear and was very difficult for Adrian to pull off, is I didn't want any part of Brendan's instrument, his face, to be affected by makeup. So there's actually, all of the appliances go nowhere near any wrinkle, not that you have any wrinkles.
No, there's
but he was free to fully express. So it helped the performance, but in no way hindered the performance.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.